Morning, Jenny and Adrian.
Good morning.
Nice to see you both again. Thank you for agreeing to take part in this short interview on the patient's perception of research. As you know, we're looking at different perceptions of what research is, why we should do it, and we welcome your thoughts and comments. Before enrolling on the study, had you thought about taking part in any research before?
No, not at all. No.
And what made you take part in this particular study?
It happened to be that I was really, really bad with rheumatoid arthritis, and I then came into the clinic because it had got me to the point that I wasn't able to get around quite so well. And Ginny actually had the chance of asking us if we were interested in a clinic trial, and she gave us information, she went through it with us, we took it home with us and discussed it, didn't we?
Discussed it, read it all up.
Yep. And decided, yes, it'd be a good idea.
Yes. But how long have you been on this particular study for?
Been on this study now for 18 months.
Is it?
Yeah.
Very well. And is it what you expected? Has it turned out as you expected it to do?
Turned out better, actually.
Better,
yeah, it has.
You
I feel
saw Jenny at the start to now is unbelievable, isn't it?
that is, yeah.
We've it's put across to us, given both angles, wasn't it?
Yep.
Good or bad, and we thought why not help research as well as help ourselves? So it's worked out very well.
Yeah.
So it sounds as if you feel that research has benefited you. Do you think it's benefited your family and sort of could benefit the wider sort of community?
It's benefited me because I can sleep now.
It has benefited my family. It's taken pressure off them, sort of not worrying about me, wondering what's going to happen, and it's took pressure off. As Adi said himself.
Standard of life because
we've now got a standard of life, haven't we?
Because before we couldn't. Jenny wouldn't sleep. She wasn't settled. Perhaps a little bit, not herself, a little bit down, and so. But now it's
just new lease of life altogether. But it's also given people further around in perspective, of people, having the chance of what I've had.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think there've been any disadvantages to being involved in research?
For me, no, it hasn't. It's just worked well. It's knowing what's happening and how you've got to arrange.
With our lifestyle, but also financially, we're no worse off either.
No.
The research team pays for the fuel, they pay for the car parking.
Yes.
And every drug there is always a chance that something may go wrong, or may not suit the patient. But on this particular case, the drug has suited us, and there's not one disadvantage, is there?
Good. If you've had any problems with your treatment or condition during the study, how do you feel that's been dealt with by the research team?
Very good indeed. They've been supportive the whole way through, and if we have had a problem, we just need to contact them, and they've got back to us. Even to ask us to come up and whatever. They've been spot on the whole time.
Even if Jenny's been ill in between the monthly visits, she's gone to a local GP. It's all discussed when we come back in the monthly visit, and they note down all the medication they've had, how long for, and has it worked.
Absolutely.
That's all been noted down, and it's all been explained, even if that hasn't by the GP, by the research team, why that was given to us. And it's gone from there.
It's just very supportive. Very supportive.
Would you recommend being involved in research to anyone else?
Yes, positively.
Most definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Research is a very important part of any sort of hospital or any industry, but especially a hospital. It wasn't
and
for
medication,
anyone.
Just giving people that chance.
Yes.
So
if it was never trialled, then it will never be. No one will never know if it works.
You wouldn't know. That's how treatments become available.
And this particular drug for Jenny is fantastic as well.
Yeah, that is. So when we discussed it, didn't we? I turned around and I said, it doesn't matter whether it's licensed or not. Whatever, this can always be a good
has to be tried at one time.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
absolutely.
And we were in a fortunate position with our with the jobs, with our lifestyle, that we were able to do it all.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So, you know, they're committed to, the research committed to us, so we committed ourselves to them, and that's worked out very well.
Carrying on from what you were just saying, is there anything else that you would add to what the point of research is in its wider sense?
It's given a new drug that chance. If it wasn't for that new drug, I wouldn't actually have what I've got now. You know, like Adi said, if people could see me before I went on it and how I am now, it's just a total different. You know, I've actually got a life now, and yes, I still have to think of things, but I've got a life, and it's so much. It's 100% better. Yeah. So,
vast improvement. It's vast improvement.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about your overall experience of being part of a research trial?
It's been exciting because you think of something new out there that's going, and you've had a part in it. Absolutely.
Yes.
And if I think if suddenly it all goes through okay, and that person says I'm on so and so, I can sit there and think I was part of that trial, and also it. Well, like Adi said, the family see a good result, but it's what comes further in the family. If it's something that actually go further, you don't know whether your children are going to have it, and it goes through. So it's just that positive outlook the whole way. As I said, all I can say is a big thank you to the research, the support they've given me, and Adi.
So from the moment Jenny come in for a clinic at the rheumatology, and then we were asked to see Ginny, it's been A1 experience, hasn't it? We've been dealt with very personally, and any questions we've asked have always been answered.
The research team are very, very important part. Thank you.
No, thank you for those nice comments, and thank you also for continuing to take part in the study.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you both.
You.